wasn't born here, I was born on the moon. I don't know what's up or what's down. I wasn't supposed to leave my home. I wasn't supposed to be found here with gravity holding me close to the ground. I have a resistance to east and to west. I don't want to go either way. With much persistence I'm moving on, but in what direction I cannot say, because gravity is holding me close to the ground. I am a jellyfish earthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving, and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. You wouldn't believe if I told you the truth. You won't understand what it meant. Turns out my life was transported here. I was a mad scientist experiment, and they let me go and released me into the cold. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving, and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. Excuse me, please, but I've lost my place, and I'm in outer space. They brought me down to earth, and I can't find my place, and I'm topsy-turvy. I'm topsy-turvy. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving, and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. Welcome to Every Wednesday But One. And I'm so glad you're here. And YouTube not working. Oh, you're on Facebook. Oh, John's on Facebook. So I'll have to relay any messages to John from YouTube family. Thanks, Brother John. And hello, Sister T and D, my sisters. And I'm so glad you're here. It's like the bright spot of my week. It's like the center of the week, and it's like, I have that to look forward to. And then Thursday's like, I have Friday to look forward to. And then Friday is, the weekend that happens. That's how it all happens, folks, in case you didn't know. Oh my gosh. Oh, my name literally means happy white lady. Oh my gosh, Donna White. Happy white lady. Happy white lady. Yeah, that's it's not my name, but it's kind of what I am right now. So tonight, and welcome to anybody that's listening on the replay. I have a lot of Philly friends that there's a very important meeting about the Philadelphia Folk Festival tonight at 7, and I would be on there myself, except I'm here. But a lot of my friends are missing from the Philly area because they're all on that call. It's a crisis situation for all, I think, festivals right now. And Philly is definitely in a crisis and, not sure of the future. So they're having a meeting to talk about that. Hello, Andy S. and Kat and Dennis and Donna W. You're having the best day ever because so Donna follows this clown. I don't mean that in a derogatory way. He's an actual clown called Puddles, I think. Puddles, the something clown. And Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Felicia means happy, yeah, like Feliz Navidad. Like it's Felicia, it's the same Latin root, I suppose. Or, yeah, Latin root. So, yeah, the festival's Puddle's Pity Party, yes, which I have to say, clowns are not necessarily my thing, but I will be open-minded, just for you, Donna. I will be open-minded. Oh yeah, I will let you know. I'm kind of on pins and needles myself to know what's going to happen with the Philly Folk Fest. I mean, I got to play it last year for the first time, and I was hoping there's going to be a next time. So, and the thing about it is I'm all like excited about the Philadelphia Folk Festival, and I would be brokenhearted if it stopped. But I have friends that have been volunteering, doing that festival for like 30 years plus, like a long time. They've been going to that festival. So that is, yeah, I'll email if I find out anything. But tonight is new album songs, and I'm going to go through my list, and I'm even going to give you a little bit of a task. Hello, Martin Kelly from Bowen Island. Hello, Beck and Tim. I know your internet is wobbly, but and if I missed anybody else, hello, hello, hello. If anybody's watching that isn't saying hello, hello to you too. So Jellyfish is from last one, but my brother's here, so I have to do this one from Chasing Happy. I feel much safer when it rains. I like to feel it pouring on my skin. I pause and let it seep in. You won't hear me complain. I feel much safer when it rains. Where I come from, the sky is small. Sometimes you can't see it at all, unless you're tall. I know the sky will never fall. Where I come from, the sky is small. It's hard to tell who's good, who's cruel. And someone always sends me back to school, to learn the lesson again. I know what's right from what is wrong. Might not be tough, but I am strong, so strong. You might be here, you might be gone. I know what's right from what is wrong. It's hard to tell who's good, who's cruel. And someone always sends me back to school, to learn the lesson again. I feel much safer when it rains. I like to feel it pouring on my skin. I pause and let it seep in. You won't hear me complain. I feel much safer when it rains. I feel much safer when it rains. I feel much safer when it rains. That is Safer When It Rains from Jellyfish. Hello, Joey McGowan. wonderful singer-songwriter. Good to see you here. Um, so, okay, I'm going to just go into it. And the first song I'm going to do, so this is the songs that I'm considering putting on the album. And at the end of this, I'm going to put them all up on a list on the screen and give you an opportunity to vote by Mentimeter. And you can either do it on your computer or you could do it, there's a QR code, you could look on your phone and do it there. And it's open for 2 days. Sorry, I have a little frog in my throat. Who wants to say something? So the first song I'm going to do is Balatomine. And I was thinking about the song this past weekend, and I looked up and I found out that that ballet dancer is deceased and died on the battlefield. And just broke my heart into, I'll just put this up here for a second. Alexander Shapoval. There's some pictures of him, just regular guy kind of picture. And oh, thank you for the love. I know, my heart is broken too. Just some of his dance things and him in his dress for war. You know, like when I wrote that song, I'm like, he's going to come back. You know, it's like I just had it in my head that he's going to be okay. And then when I read that, it just took my breath away. We know this war is going on, and we know there's other wars going on in the world, and it is just sad. So I'm going to do this song. And this is a song that I'd like to put on the next album. Sorry here. Make sure I have a reference. I'm a dancer in a strange costume. The scone that I'm holding, it should be a woman. This stage is massive, goes on forever. No curtain closes, the show must go on. People would pay to see me plie, jumping and spinning the stage. Now I'm jumping and spinning over the graves. Remember Petrushka, Misha Baryshnikov, Rudolph Nureyev. Why I'm a dancer. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to live long. Teach younger dancers how to move through the air. People would sigh when they'd see me fly. How did I go so high? I am a lover, gentle and thoughtful, but I am a strong one. My art is my body, so I have stepped in some foreign grave skin. My arms are like engines on the horizon. There'll come a time when you'll stand in line to see how I will turn out. Balatomine, I promise I'll see you again. Where does this stage end? Where is the horizon that I will dance on? When I will dance on. That is Balatomine. He died on the battlefield, I believe in September or November, and I just wasn't following. I guess, Donna, you had heard that, but I wasn't following, and it kind of shocked me. I think I read he had 2 teenage daughters. So, you know, we go through our lives, and uh, war is such an archaic idea. It's like it just shouldn't be. It's like, we should have evolved more than this, than having wars. Okay, so thank you for the love. So that is a contender to be on the next album. And I have a lot of, I have a little group that I meet with. Hey, Karen Schneiderman, welcome. I have a little group that I meet with of songwriters. We meet like once a month and we talk about our goals. And it's all female. It's like 5 of us, 5 females. And one of my goals was to list out what are the songs for this album. And I am struggling because I have a lot of jazzy songs. Oh dear Lord, let me take care of this. I need a, and I don't even know how to get rid of this guy. Oh no, I like posted his thing. I don't know how to get rid of this. I have a spam. Oh God, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just going to ignore that. Anyway, yes. So getting this list together has been a challenge. So next, we're going to go to the ridiculous, and from the sublime to the ridiculous. Okay, this is called the Buffalo. Yeah, I need a wrench person. I don't even know how to do that. Here we go. Well, hello there. I'm a buffalo. I sing way down where it's sweet and low. For some little creatures, I'm a means to an end. They eat the bugs off my back and they pretend they're my friend. I got 5 birds on my back. I got 5 birds on my back. No, I look like a big brown sack. I got 5 birds on my back. The red-tailed hawk, he's a curious cat. He knows I feed the birdies and the birdies get fat. But he swoops down just on a hunch, and before too long he's got a tasty lunch. I got 4 birds on my back. I got 4 birds on my back. I know I look like a big brown sack. I got 4 birds on my back. The wolf vulture sits by the side of the road. He gets to eat what somebody else sowed. Never gets his claws dirty. He's so elite. But I'll clean your mess up nice and neat. I got 3 birds on my back. I got 3 birds on my back. I know I look like a big brown sack. I got 3 birds on my back. Every little birdie is an opportunist, looking for a smaller bird that might be clueless. You might think that's not okay, but it sounds so familiar how they act that way. I got 2 birds on my back. I got 2 birds on my back. I know I look like a big brown sack. I got 2 birds on my back. One little birdie, he liked to sing, but he wouldn't sing a thing unless the song had a swing. One day the only thing that he could sing was achoo. The little birdie caught the little birdie flew. I got 1 bird on my back. I got 1 bird on my back. I know I look like a big brown sack. I got 1 bird on my back. Every little birdie is an opportunist, looking for a smaller bird that might be clueless. You might think that's not okay, but it sounds so familiar how they act that way. I got 1 bird on my back. I got 1 bird on my back. No, I look like a big brown sack. I got 1 bird on my back. Where do birds go to die? I'd like to know. Every single other thing they do, they put on a show. I'd like the opportunity to give them applause, but a bird rarely dies of a natural cause. I got no birds on my back. I got no birds on my back. I know I look like a big brown sack, but I ain't got no birds on my back. So that song came from a vacation trip, where Rich took this picture, and I started just singing that song while we're standing there looking at the buffalo with 5 birds on its back. And it just turned into a song. Yeah, like 100 bottles of beer on the wall, but it's 5 birds on a buffalo's back, and it actually happened in real life. It's a documentary tale. Oh my gosh. I think it's time for a question. It is time for the cue. Let me go to the chat pack and see what question. What a hoot. Cat, you're out of control. All right. I don't like that one. Let me try another one. Let me do this. Magic, abracadabra. Here we go. Who is the most famous person you have ever met? That's a tough one for me. I'm not really a famous elbow rubbing person. But if you have a famous person you have met, I would love to hear about it. Hey, Debbie Kerrigan, nice to see you here. Hello, thank you very much for all the love. So the buffalo, so Baltimore, the buffalo. Let's see what else we have here. Next on the list, and this is where it gets a little tricky. All right, I don't have to do that one. Oh, this is a tricky one because I haven't really done it in a while, but I'm going to try. This is called Copper Lips. Mel Torme, Henry Winkler for Donna. Wow. Tom Jones and Jesse Jackson? Holy cow. That actress at the museum. Oh, that's right. Well, I didn't meet her, but so John reminded me. I was at the Philadelphia Art Museum walking through, and there was a group of people and in the next room, and as soon as she started talking, I knew who she was. It was Kathleen Turner, and she was in for some kind of play she was doing or something, but I could tell from her voice right away. I didn't meet her. I didn't, I wanted to go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I've seen her naked. Well, not really naked, but I saw her in The Graduate. She was Mrs. Robinson. And there's a scene where she's like naked, but you know how it goes. Tony Curtis and Henry Fonda when they filmed Boston Strangler. I was in college in Boston. Oh my gosh, Andy S. That's very cool. Tony Curtis. Will Wright, Sim City, The Sims. Oh, Reverend Jesse Jackson. Arthur Darvill, I don't know who that is, and Sinbad, I know who that is. Wow. Robert Urich? Wow, there was a blast from the past for me. You sat behind Steve Jobs. Interesting. That's very interesting. Philip Glass. Wow. After a Kronos Quartet concert. Wow, these are awesome. Oh, a British actor. Probably Solomon something, because I watch a lot of British stuff, especially period pieces. It's like my thing, watching period. Patty Duke, you met Patty Duke? Oh, I want to take up my Patty Duke song. Meet Kathy who is lost everywhere, to Berkeley Square. Oh, Arthur Darvill was in Doctor Who. That's where he's from. Robin Williams. Oh my gosh, Joey, you met Robin Williams? That is incredible. That is incredible. Yeah, meeting Kathleen Turner, I really wanted to, say something and say, but I was like, calm, cool, collected. I'm like, oh, there she is. And just mosey along, let her have her peaceful art museum. She had a docent telling her all about the art and a couple friends with her. And I want to say, Kathleen Turner, I've seen you naked. But they're cousins. Identical cousins, and you'll find. Yeah, I love that song. Okay, so here we go. Copper Lips. They call me Lady Liberty. It just rolls off the tongue of the people who are already free. But I had a much grander mission. To honor all the souls who enabled abolition. I was born to celebrate the end of slavery, but somehow that got lost in history. At my feet lie the shackles that were broken, but my copper lips are sealed and I can't say the word that should be spoken. I hold my torch and it lights up the sky, but many people believe they've climbed up that high. Just like many people believe that all Americans are free, as if they have copper ears that do not hear, or copper eyes that do not see. There are two kinds of original sin. One comes from the garden and the other the plantation. Does the Lord care about the color of your skin as he bathes you in clear water? And grants you absolution? I was born to celebrate the end of slavery, but somehow that got lost in history. At my feet lie the shackles that were broken, but my copper lips are sealed and I can't say the words that should be spoken. I welcome all my fellow immigrants because I know too well how this shoreline can strip you of your innocence. Has no one ever stolen your birthright or robbed you of your dignity? Climb up in my head and see only what you want to see. I was born to celebrate the end of slavery, but somehow that got lost in history. At my feet lie the shackles that were broken, but my copper lips are sealed and I can't say the words that should be spoken. 20 years after the Civil War, nobody wanted to remember or talk about it anymore. But flesh and souls beaten have scars that everlast, and silence and ignorance keep us shackled to our past. I was born to celebrate the end of slavery, but somehow that got lost in history. At my feet lie the shackles that were broken, but my copper lips are sealed and I can't say the words that should be spoken. That is called Copper Lips. That is the story of the Statue of Liberty and how originally it was originally something else and then originally something else. But originally, when they decided to bring it to the United States, it was to celebrate the end of slavery, but people couldn't handle it. So they didn't celebrate the end of slavery. So that's the song about that and how even the Statue of Liberty is an immigrant. Thank you for all the love, and please don't judge that song by the way I played it, because I did not play that well. I needed to brush up on that a little bit more. What else do I got for you? Oh, here we go. My newest song, my very newest song. I'm still learning how to pronounce it, but I will say it's sort of a new song alert, although I played it last time. New song alert. Okay. I had a pick and I was like, I will put it here so I will know exactly where it is when I go to get it. You know how many oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, my pequeño murcielago, the sun has set, we've got to fly. We'll travel many miles tonight, our wings translucent in the night, in the evening by and by. Oh, my pequeño murcielago, we will fly the whole night through. The sun is high, the night is young, the sound of chirping on our tongues. I always love to fly with you. You take me to the blue agaves de aguas calientes, We share a moonlight feast of nectar street. And when we're full of sweet agaves de agua calientes, and we'll return triumphant for tequila. Oh, my pequeño murcielago, you caress me with your hands. You whisper to me that it's time. Wings unfold me like a band in this cocoon cave. You are mine. Oh, my pequeño murcielago. The sun is rising all too soon. Winter comes, we hibernate, then we realize our fate with the waking of the moon. You take me to the blue agave de agua calientes. You share a moonlight feast of nectar sweet. And when we're full of sweet agave de agua calientes, we will return triumphant for tequila. Oh, my pequeño murcielago, there will be no... Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, my pequeño murcielago, there will be no tequila when we're gone. Tequila needs the moonlight, murcielago. The murcielago needs tequila to live on. Hey, Steve Bresnahan, good to see you. Wow, very cool. So nice to see you here. So yes, that is a newish song, thank you. That is about the bats that pollinate the agave plant in Mexico, and that they are watching them because there is a fear that there'll be an extinction, and without these bats, there is no tequila. Like, tequila will not survive without these bats. They're little tiny bats. And pequeño murcielago means little bat in Spanish, and I'm a little bit appropriating here. But it's for a good cause, because people need to understand that bats are actually a good thing. Viqueras? I don't know. I need to learn Spanish. This is what this is telling me. It's my sign that I need to learn Spanish. But this is also what happens. Like, Rich watches science shows all the time, and this is just what happens. He watches science shows, I watch it with him, and then all of a sudden I'm writing a song. And that was, we watched a couple weeks ago, we watched a show about these bats, and this guy was like over the top, crazy, batshit crazy about bats. Like, he was nuts. Mexican cow bossy. This guy was so crazy about bats that he went into this cave, and he would go into these caves that were really hard to get into and everything else, and like, those didn't even know if there were bats in there. He'd like go into these caves and try to find them. And he went into this one cave, and there was bat guano all over. And he was like, I just want to lay down in the bat guano. And I'm thinking, like, okay, this guy, like, thank God there's people in the world that are that way, because we wouldn't know about everything we know about these bats. You made it. So good to see you. Okay, so next, so I did Baltimore, I did the Buffalo song, I did Copper Lips, I did Pequeno. Okay, this one I had to, like, I couldn't find it, but it's one that, so I'm leaning toward like a jazz-ish album, because I have a lot of jazz-ish, I know, the Baccalano, I know, jazz-ish songs. All right, I just printed these two things. That's not it. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. This one I wrote at an Abby Gardner songwriting course thing. hasn't kissed my face. Can't seem to find my smile. I'm lonesome for a stranger's gaze. I'm lonesome these days. So sorry. I got rain on a Saturday. Can't stand my own company. The walls turn their backs away. 'Cause we started to disagree. I'm lonesome for a stranger's gaze. I'm lonesome these days. There've been times that I wondered if I'd never be alone. 'Cause the party always seemed to be chasing me. Now the party is over and there's no place safe to roam. And I know that's not the way that life's supposed to be. Now I don't talk to strangers. I'm a little too shy. Never dangerous. Nobody's alibi, but I'm lonesome for a stranger's days. I'm lonesome these days. There've been times that I wondered if I'd ever be alone. 'Cause the party always seems to be chasing me. Now the party is over and there's no place safe to roam. And I know that's not the way that life's supposed to be. Now I don't talk to strangers. I'm a little too shy. Never dangerous. I'm nobody's alibi, but I'm lonesome for a stranger's gaze. I'm lonesome these days. I'm lonesome for a stranger's gaze. I'm lonesome these days. Again, don't judge that one on the way I played it. So I literally had to find this paper. I could not find the song. That's how long I played it long ago. But it qualifies in the jazzish kind of mood. Why, thank you for all the love. Spangled gown sprawled across the top of a piano. Yes. I am not going to make a fat joke right now. I'm not going to do it. About myself. All right, this one I've played a lot. It is Long Shot. It is, and Lonesome These Days is a quarantine song. It's like, dust on my suitcase, not going anywhere. Long Shot is Ruth from Ozark, my little ballad of Ruth. Stitches, get stitches, and don't ever run. If you're under the gun, never pull its trigger. Knock your family ties, tie them into a bow. If they tell what they know, tie them up with rigor. Long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, but the bridge is burning if you've got. There's only one little spark, you won't be returning now. I am not afraid of being alone. I've got a rugged backbone and you'll never own it. Look what we have here, it's truth that's top shelf. Take it down, check yourself, maybe you can own it. Long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, but the bridge is burning. Truth is thy relative. Facts through a sieve made of every sacred cow. Come a little closer, I'll tell you my vice. It's that I am not nice, but I am not charmless. Do you like the thrill of taking a chance in the clutch of romance? I won't hold you harmless, I'm a long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, but the bridge is burning. If you've got fire in your heart, I'm only one little spark. You should be more discerning now. I live a simple life, I live by the code. I take what I'm owed and I give what's due ya. Cross the moving line, I'm untouchable. I'm dysfunctional, but baby, what's it to ya? I'm a long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, but the bridge is burning. If you've got nothing to hide, don't be so petrified. Cross the bridge that's burning now. Oh, thank you. This is a fun one to sing. It's just fun. It's fun to go into the Ruth character where she's, you know, she's basically a Kenzo, someone from Kensington, Philadelphia, like me. She kind of fits into that category. But I'm nothing like her, but I am. I am simpatico. I understand her. Okay, here's another one that I should never play. So this is sort of the thing that happens when you start to put an album together. You have songs that you should never put side by side because they either in the same key, like, and that's the thing, like you go through this whole thing, and I'll show you a little bit after I'm done here with this part of it. But you start to go, first of all, am I singing it in the best key? Like, should I go up a key? Should I go down a key? Like, is it in the best part of my voice? And then, but I have two songs that are a little bit similar in style and the key. I know, poor Ruth. Yeah, thanks, Karen. I love to hear that even if you don't know Ozark, you know that character somehow, that you can feel it. That is my hope anyway. So here's you're going to hear it. You're going to hear how similar the song is and why I would never put them side by side on an album or on a playlist. So many fish swimming in the sea. So many fish swimming in the sea. So many little fishes in a big pool of water. But nobody swims like me. No, nobody swims like me. So many birds swimming. Oh, let's try that again. Got so many birds singing in the trees. So many birds singing in the trees. So many pretty birds. Not a song you haven't heard, but nobody sings like me. No, nobody sings like me. You can't go where the tropic breezes blow and the pleasures are at your command. Just recall when you think you've got it all, you got birds in the bush, but none in your hand. So many flowers that can keep you warm. So many flowers that can keep you warm. So many pretty flowers you could while away the hours, but no one has colors like me. No, no one has colors like me. You can't go where the tropic breezes blow and the pleasures are at your command. Just recall when you think you've got it all, you've got birds in the bush, but none in your hand. So many arms that can keep you
warm. So many arms that can keep you warm. So many warm arms, summer evening, 5 alarm, but no one as warm as me. No, no one as warm as me. You can go where the tropic breezes blow and the pleasures are at your command. Just recall when you think you've got it all, you've got birds in the bush, but none in your hand. So many arms that can keep you warm. So many arms that can keep you warm. So many warm arms, summer evening, 5 alarm, but no one as warm as me. No, no one as warm as me. No, no one as warm as me.
That is so many fish. So many fish. Okay, and then I go to, oh no. Thank you for the love.
The best love songs are not about the winning. How hearts held hands and then took wing and soared above a cotton candy land. The best love songs, they don't leave you standing tall. You can barely stand at all as you rise to get up from the fall. The best love songs, they're not sung by anyone. They remain under your tongue. For years they melt away until there comes a foggy day when you forget your misery. And misery wants company, and you oblige with your knowing smile. And every moment now beguiled with caution rides the wind. You can't hear how the hourglass is ticking sand, and like sand love falls through your hands, and with it you fall down. The best love songs, they're not the ones that make you cry, not the ones that make you sigh. They remain under your tongue, never heard by anyone. The best love songs are never sung.
That is called the best love songs. I'm really getting down to the wire here. I'm not sure all of these are on the list, but I think I skipped that one, but I can do this one. Okay. I need to change my strings. That's like a weekend task that has to happen this weekend. Let's try it again. Thank you for the love. It's right back at you.
A ladybug in flight, moon when it's full of light, the first bright star you see, touch blue and your wish will come true. The eyelash on your cheek, the heads up penny you seek, a white horse in your road, birthday candles that you blow, the break of a wishbone, dandelion in the breeze, 3 coins in a wishing well, genie in a bottle, a flashing shooting star, a horse that goes fast and far. I wish on all these things, but most of all, I wish you loved me. You let go of my hand, say bread and butter, grasp it again, as if nothing can. separate us. I make a wish like I do, that we'll never be parted, and we are joined again. And you are still my friend, but I wish on clovers with 4 leaves, made on Midsummer's Eve, a rainbow or a ridge, kissing under a Venice bridge, 11:11 on the clock, finding wood to knock, spin a graduation ring, the first robin in the spring. You let go of my hand, say bread and butter, grasp it again, as if nothing can separate us. I make a wish like I always do, that we'll never be parted, and we are joined again. You are still my friend, but I wish. When autumn leaves that fall, a shiny crystal ball, 1,000 origami cranes. I wish it weren't so sad. I wish I didn't feel so bad. And I wish you loved me. Again, don't judge the song on my performance of it. I mean, that's why we're all here, but as far as like, should it go on the album? I forgot the last verse a bit. I knew about the origami cranes, and that is a thing. All of those things are actual things that I learned people wished on, because it started as a wishing song, and then I was like, what do people wish on? And I just started looking it up, and I learned people will make 1,000 origami cranes and make a wish. Some people do this thing. Some people, when they see 11:11 on the clock, they make a wish. So now I do. Which is always like, oh my gosh, it's 11:10. Wait another minute, we can make a wish. Yeah, so there's wish. Okay, last one on this list. Although there's one that is not quite making it. It's a lot like that one, actually. That's probably why. You must have been high when you said those words. There's no other way one would explain how they got hurt. I must have been mad to believe what ensued, that those words would escape your lips that way unless you were stooge. Since you've been gone, since we've been apart, I checked on my heart. What a relief, my heart still beats, and that my love still pours, and it still isn't yours. And I must be right, on that moonlit night, you were high as a kite. You must have been high to have been so intense. Those words wouldn't come out, not without some blunt influence. I must have been mad to think you meant what you said. However far, you did blow hard right into my head. Since you've been gone, I've written some songs. Sometimes it works to call you a jerk, and I feel better than holding my mighty pen. I use it to write, I use it to fight, and I usually win. have been high, but I must admit, wouldn't know what to do if that really were you and you weren't so lit. I must have been mad or much too serious. But no harm, no pain, no need to explain why you were delirious. And as for those words that you did intone, that you've now chosen to disown, are they strung in your head like lyrics you forget? Well then forget me too, if you must. Long forgotten, I'll turn to rust, and I'll melt in your brain right next to Mary Jane. You must have been high, I must have been mad. You must have been high, I must have been mad. I must have been mad. So that's the long and short of it. So what you could do, whoops, let me do this. Either you could, and I'm probably going to lose signal or something for a minute. You could take that, and if you have a smartphone, you can do that, like do a QR code reading thing. Or, let me try this. I know that messes things up. Thank you so much. Thank you. You could go to this website and you can vote on which songs, and I will show you the list. That is the list. If you need the thing again, let me know. But that, get this one. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Fun. Yay. Thank you. So you can go and vote, and then I'm going to take a look and see, like, what people think, like what's high on the list. One thing that's missing that I'll do tonight is think I'll have another one. That is not a jazzish song. So part of me is thinking I do a jazzish album in the studio, and then maybe I do some homebrew, think I'll have another one, and a couple other ones that wouldn't make it on a jazz-ish album. So that is kind of what I'm thinking. And it's an odd time to be alive, honestly, because I hope you're all quiet because you're voting. And you can see my little spreadsheet here. You can see, like, I didn't fill it in yet, but like the keys, like, do I want to do it in the studio? Do I want to do it? Oh, I didn't do Eye the Crow. I didn't do La Caillou. So some of them are missing. Oh, thanks, John. Thanks, Brother John. Lexi must have been high. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Yeah, vote is in. Oh, vote is in. I can actually probably look and see. But I will share the results next week. But the poll is open for 2 days. So yeah, you can go and put the poll, and then I'll share next week what I think. And then, if you have thoughts, send them to me. Oh, done. Yes. Ish. Okay, it can be ish. And if you need that website again, it is here. If you didn't get it the first time. Thank you for voting. It's really great for me to kind of know, like, what you like, because when you do an album, you're basically doing it so people can hear it. And this crowd right here is the most likely that would want to hear it. So your opinion, I value your opinion very, very, very much. Oh, you didn't vote in order? Well, I'll do it again. I think it's like the first one, the thing you think is so when I get the results, it's like, oh, everybody said you must have been high or whatever, and then I can know, like, okay, that one has to go on it. But like these other ones, they trickle down and they're not as popular as others. And then I go, okay, well, that means something. Some are a little important to me, like Ballatamine is important to me. I think that one's probably going to go on there no matter what anyone says. That probably will be something I do. And then,
I have ones that I'm personally attached to. Copper Lips, I really want to get out there. I really want someone else to be the voice of the Statue of Liberty, preferably. Oh, I didn't play Evening Interlude because that was another one that didn't make it. As I looked at the list, I was like, October knocking at my door, we were good friends. You always let me in. You brought the mistress of the war with all her memories and all I wasn't there for. What if she's still there? What if she still cares? The one he once loved, couldn't get enough of. What if life's unkind? What if love is blind? What if I'm an evening interlude? I saw it in her eyes, all her memories and her sorrows. I don't remember it. Stuff the ballot box. Oh, okay. I guess you could vote like a billion times. I did not play When I Lean on You, and that was the one. It's a lot like Wish. It's the chord progression. See, this is why I struggle. I make a list and then I'm like, evening interlude. Should that one go in there? Maybe I'll play that one next week. Wishes. No, you heard Wish. You didn't hear When I Lean on You. Oh, it's our 12-year anniversary. 12 years anniversary from getting engaged. Yes. Yes, we did. We got engaged 12 years ago on this day. No, what? I'll play When I'll Lean on You next week. How's that? It wouldn't let you vote twice. Darn it. Yes, happy anniversary engagement. Rich cleverly proposed to me because I was going down to see my mom for her birthday. My mother's birthday was Monday. She turned 94. All right, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to play the ones I didn't play next week, and if you have strong feelings about them, you'll tell me. So my mom turned 94 on Monday, but it must have been 12 years ago. I was really upset that I didn't go down there on her birthday because she's freaking 94. That's just an amazing thing. I should be there. But it turns out she was sick, so I wouldn't have been able to hang out with her anyway. She was sick with a head cold. And she wouldn't want to really be around the likes of me. But my sister Dot, who's usually on here, is down there now, and hopefully she's feeling better. I got to call her. I sent her flowers and chocolate, and my brother told me the guy delivered the flowers, and then he forgot the chocolates, and then came back and said, I forgot, there's chocolates. Oh, yeah, so anyway, I was upset that I didn't go see my mom, and then I would love to just take a plane down and watch the Super Bowl with my brothers and my mom, because I know they're going to be all together and having a blast watching the Eagles. It's our, we live we're from Philly. So thank you for voting. This is very exciting. I have a crazy month. I wanted to mention, I'm going to look at a calendar because I am going to probably play on a butt one. That's probably going to happen because I have to not play 2 other times. One is because I'm going to the Durango Singer-Songwriter Expo, which is where I get to be heard, I think, in front of some Nashville producers and supervisors. Supervisors are those people that put songs in movies and things like that. You need an I voted sticker, Dennis. And that's happening in 2 weeks. So I'll be here next week, the 15th, but then the 22nd, I'm not going to have every Wednesday but one. So I am going to have one on the 1st because the 8th I cannot have an every Wednesday but one because I will be with Donna and Kat and Dennis on the JoCo cruise, which I don't even know. There's like a Facebook page and people are just like, oh my gosh, I haven't even started packing yet. I'm like, starting packing like now? Like, and then the weight limit, and I'm like, oh no, like I can't. And there's things, private concert. Oh, who knows? I could do that. Boat. Yes, we'll be on a boat. So I'm going to play on the 15th next week. I'm going to have a week off. I'm going to play on the 1st, and I'm going to send emails out for all this. I'm not going to play on the 8th. Then I'll play on the 15th, and I'll have tons of stories on the 1st because I will have gone to this Durango songwriter expo. Um, oh gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, some people pack. Okay, they haven't started packing. Good, because although I have a duffel bag full of stuff I want to take, I'm not packing yet, and I haven't even thought about it. But I do have to start thinking about it because I'm going to California for this Durango thing. Says the oh T. Listen, your brother is not a lake packer. He's not a lake packer whatsoever. And like, I don't know. I don't know. We're going to have to take the day before off just for packing, I think. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, the dogs would go nuts. I remember that animals know. They like know when something's up. Like a crazy thing. Yeah, it's genetic. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for voting. Next week I'll bring some of the songs I didn't play that were on that list. And wow, I can't get away with anything. I wasn't supposed to put all those songs on there. I was trying to riddle them down, but I do think it should be a jazz-ish. I can't say it right. Jazz-ish album, and I would like your thoughts on that. And I think I'll have another one. If there's another way for me to release it, or do like just 3 songs that are not on the Justice album, but release them as singles. That's the other option. So thank you for coming and listening, Kat and everyone. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so grateful, and I will take care. Love you too, John. You love the jazzy songs. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good week, everybody. I'll see you next week. I'll play the songs I neglected to play, and I'll try to make them sound good. I'm trying to sell these songs, so it's like, I wanted to play them better, but it is what it is. Beck and Tim, thank you. Martin, who comes all the way from Bowen Island, Canada. Thank you so much. Oh, John says hi. Hello, John, my other brother, John. All right, love you. A pleasure to hear you or see you, to be with you. Have a great week. Bye.